Hey folks, welcome to the Triple T Thursday. For those just joining us, that's tools, tips, and talk, where we'll discuss info for the knife maker. In today's episode, I'm going to give you a preview of what I'm bringing to Blade Show. If you don't know what Blade Show is, that is the mecca for blade makers and knife makers, at least here in the US and a lot around the world. Blade Show is just a really amazing convention. It's the biggest of its kind. Everyone who's everyone shows up at Blade Show. A lot of the Fortune Fire judges, a lot of the top knife makers, mastersmiths, you name it. It is in Atlanta, Georgia, first weekend in June. So I will be attending for my third annual, and I have a table. My table is 23O. So if you're going to be at Blade Show, definitely come by and say hi. And you can take a look at all the knives, and you'll see some builds that you've probably seen on the channel. So I'm going to have a couple of mag chucks there, and roughly 15 or 16 knives for sale. And really, I'm there to talk to fans and people, and just to have a good time. It isn't just about selling things; it's about meeting people, and of course, meeting other makers. A lot of my friends go, so it's a great weekend just to chit chat with other people as well. So I'll take you down, and I'll show you what I'm bringing in addition to the mag chucks, and hopefully you can pick up a knife from Tyrell Knifeworks at the show. I also want to mention our channel sponsor, Maritime Knife Supply. If you need anything knife related, whether it's steel, ferrochloride, handle material, spacers, you name it, epoxy, anything you need for knife making, check out Maritime Knife Supply. The link's down in the description. You can shop in US dollars, take advantage of that US to Canadian exchange rate. They have quick shipping as fast as any of the other US sites, so go check them out. So here's what I'm bringing to Blade Show. Let's take a look at each one. So first, there's these 4 hunting knives that are all 80 CRV2 and stonewashed. This one's got a beautiful green burl handle. Again, stonewashed. And these all have Gulso bolts, so the spine is also nice and stonewashed to match. Love the color on this one. This one's a little wilder. It's a kind of a yellow and a black. All of these come with a custom black leather sheath. Let's take a look at the next set. These hunting knives are just a little more tactical, if you could say. They are all black Cerakoted. They're 1095, and they all have carbon fiber handles. This one has, it's kind of hard to see, but it has red liners, and I think the black blade really sets it off. This one again is this was a kind of a random. This is the X-Forge from B Cone. This one is just a regular basket weave, also with red liners. This one is a very a large weave. It's got blue liners, also the black Cerakote. And then this one has very thin green liners with the small basket weave carbon fiber. I love these, very cool looking. Also come with the black leather sheath. This model I call the black tip. It's kind of a recurved Tonto. This one has beautiful yellow cedar scales, and it's a raindrop Damascus blade. This one is twist Damascus over 1084 with a copper shim. It's got the X-Forge carbon fiber with red liners. Also, this one's got the Gulso bolts just to show off the copper on the edge. Now we move into the 2 Bowies. This one, the smaller one, is stainless San Mai. It's about a 7-inch blade. It's got this beautiful double-dyed burl handle and stainless guard and pin. I like how this one turned out. This one is a big 9-inch Hamon, so this is W2 with a stainless guard, stainless pin, and another beautiful maple burl handle material from Oleg at www.knifewood.com. So I like this one. Also comes with a really pretty sheath. Now this one you might recognize from the Fantasy Challenge. This is the shark knife from the Fantasy Challenge. Only difference now is I actually Cerakoted the fittings, and I thought they'd look better in the blue because of I should have TIG welded these on, and I ended up MIG welding it, so there's a little color difference, and I didn't like that. So I did it in blue Cerakote, which I think looks really cool. Here's the River of Fire Damascus spear. Since the video, I actually coffeed it, and it looks way more dramatic now, so I'm very happy with it. It kind of darkened up on the other side, but that is just fine. And then this darkened up quite nicely, so I'm really happy with how that one turned out. So you get to see that one if you come to Blade. And lastly, the Ocean Sunset Dagger. I'm very, very happy with this one. It's very sleek, very light. It's got about a 9-inch blade. And the Damascus, I think, is just stunning on this one. And my patron David was nice enough to ship this back to me, so it will be on display. Of course, it's sold, but it will be on display at the show. And I'm going to get some pro pictures taken of this one. So if you haven't seen the gold knife, definitely stop by and take a look. Thanks, folks. We'll see you on the next one.